Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. It's been about 2 months since I uploaded last, which wasn't the plan, but then, is it ever? I'm not sure how much to say because I'm always super conscious about just whining for no reason, but I didn't really feel like doing anything, so I didn't. Yeah, I struggled a little bit in February because, well, if you've been around for a while, I'm pretty sure I've talked about it a few times. I might not have, but I think I have, about this mental health waiting list that I'm on. Yeah, mid-February marked 12 months since I had an email in which I had asked how long I had left on this list. And the person replying said 6 to 12 months, and clearly February this year marked 12 months and it's still nowhere to be seen. So that kind of messed with my head a little bit, but here we are. And then it was just, one thing after another. And it was just basically like every time I felt myself starting to come out of the pit, something else just happened, and something else, and something else, and just never ending. So, that's why it's been 2 months and why it's gone so fast and yet so slow at the same time. But yeah, I don't want to dwell on that too much because I don't want to be annoying. Point is, I'm here now. It's also worth mentioning that obviously February was when the wedding pack came out, and we all know how that went. I was going to say I was excited, but I don't think I was excited. I'm pretty sure I was kind of apprehensive about it from the get-go because it had been, 8 months since the last pack? I mean, not counting the kits. I haven't bought any of the kits. I'm not planning on it. And even if I was, they're just items. They're not anything new gameplay-wise. If you're a builder, wonderful. If you're not, then get fucked. So yeah, I was sort of I had hopes because it had been so long and I really, really wanted it to be good. I really, really wanted it to be worth it, and initially it was sort of tainted by this whole backlash about it not being released in Russia, and you have to obviously remember this was before the war, and then it was tainted by the fact that it was completely busted. I didn't buy it on release. I've bought it now. I bought it a couple days ago with the new patch. But yeah, I made a point of not buying it until it was fixed because I'm I'm not going to play it in this state, and I don't want to give them my money for this shit, frankly. But I wanted to play it. I'd come up with a story. Even though I wasn't that excited about the pack to begin with, I'd made myself excited by coming up with a story, which I've just realised I haven't talked about the Sims on the screen at all, but they are involved in this. We'll get there. They're part of this. But I'd come up with this story to do a little mini let's play on it, and then the pack was released completely broken, and I was going through a depressive episode, more so than usual. I feel like I have a baseline depression, and every now and again, I think the best analogy is usually I'm treading water and every now and again I start drowning. But yeah, it just, nothing felt right. And so the first pack in 8 months, complete flop, and I didn't want to play it and I didn't buy it, and I didn't really know where to go from there on my channel. I'd obviously been doing my Sims 3 Let's Play, which I'm not sure the future of at the moment. I'm not really feeling motivated to play that at the moment. I don't know if I'll go back to it or not. I really want to do a really long-term Let's Play because I had big hopes of that one to be really long, because I kept mentioning in it that I wanted to complete every single lifetime wish. So it would have been a really, really long one, but the problem is, while I have a desire to do a really long-term Let's Play, I do not have the commitment to follow it through. I usually average at 2 generations, maybe 3 at a push. I think the most I've ever done is 4, and that was once. So I'm not really a long-term person, but I really want to be. So yeah, I don't know if we'll carry on with that one or not. For now though, I am going to be starting a new Let's Play. That's what all this is getting to. I'm sorry, I am quite out of practice. Not that I was ever good at voiceovers, but it's been a couple of months since I've really had to talk, so I'm probably more all over the place than I already was. But yeah, I am planning to do a new Let's Play. That's where these two come in. So this is Kim and Melanie. If you've watched any of my Sims scenarios, well, not any of them, but 2 of them, the 2 romance ones, Kim and Melanie were 2 randomly generated Sims that I just made for these scenarios, and I actually ended up kind of falling in love with them. So I've given them makeovers, which is obviously what you're seeing now. Changed their personalities up because I'm pretty sure in the scenarios I just gave them the same personality, but they actually have personalities now. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a new little mini Let's Play with them and the wedding pack. That's what I wanted to do 2 months ago and didn't, for all the reasons that I've just said, which I probably should have introduced what I've just said first and then went into the reasons why I didn't, rather than giving you the reasons first without you really knowing what I'm talking about. But I've done it this way and that's what we're sticking with. Speaking of the scenarios, by the way, I might well be shelving those as well. I mean, they were only ever like single episodes, so I'm not like cutting anything short, but I know that it sort of like became my thing, which I never really understood. Like, my scenario episodes got loads of views, not all of them, but a couple of them. There's one in particular that blew up, and I don't know why, because I think it's not that good. like I said, not that any of my stuff's good, but like if I had to choose a video of mine to recommend to somebody, I think that my Let's Plays are actually sometimes kind of fun, whereas the scenarios, I guess they are Let's Plays, but you know what I mean, like the scenario videos, they're not as fun to make, and they're not as fun to watch, so I don't understand why they seem to do better, other than the fact that it's a newer thing. I don't know, but I did have a go back in February, or whenever it was, that the Power Couple one came out. I had a go at it, and I couldn't get through it because I was so bored. Although, what I will say is, since, I know that they've given a lot of scenarios since, they've released so many, and some of them actually look kind of interesting. So I was sort of thinking about this, while I'm sat here saying, oh, I'm not going to be doing scenarios. I don't know, but some of the newer ones, they don't seem to be as check a box and speed run it kind of thing. That's the only way that I could make them interesting for myself before, was to try and do it as fast as I could. And like I said, I think I burned myself out on them, but what I might do is do some scenarios, but take my time a bit more, because some of the newer ones, they look a little bit more story oriented, so like you could actually come up with a story rather than just do this, now do that, now do this, if that makes any sense. So, you know, who knows? I don't know what I'm doing with the scenarios yet. Also, I know nobody cares, but I'm going to say it anyway, because I did release in February a few Animal Crossing videos, which I've now deleted because I am restarting my island yet again. I don't know if I'll be uploading more Animal Crossing videos or not. If I am, then you'll see them whenever you see them, and if I'm not, then I'm not. Like I said, I don't think anybody really cares. Nobody was really watching them anyway, but just in case, everything's kind of up in the air. The only thing that I know is going to happen, because it will be the next video on my channel, hopefully on Saturday, is this mini wedding stories Let's Play with Kim and Melanie. Everything else, I'm still deciding. It's like I said, like I'm not feeling great right now. Like I said, treading water rather than drowning, but treading water is not really fun anyway. One of the reasons it was so hard to come back, by the way, I've been having a lot of thoughts about like what I want out of this, or maybe more to the point, rather than what I want out of this, what I can give out of this. I always feel like I need to be doing something important, and I always feel like I need to be doing something useful, something that could benefit somebody, and obviously this isn't benefiting any of you necessarily. I also feel like an imposter. Like, imposter syndrome is something that you usually get when you're like famous or rich or successful in some way, because people, they get imposter syndrome because they're famous but they don't think they deserve it, or they're super successful and they have all of this attention and money but they don't think they deserve it, they don't think they're good enough to have it, so they feel like they're an imposter. I have imposter syndrome as a baseline. Like, I feel like I'm a life imposter. Like, I don't have fame or money or success. I'm just an imposter anyway. Probably something to unpack in therapy if I can ever get it. And apologies, by the way, if this is the first video you've ever seen of mine. I don't always talk about how sad I am, but usually if it's like a speed build or a speed CAS, usually I do. So subscribe if you want to see more of that. What am I doing? I don't know. I want to be honest, and I want to talk about stuff, and I want to let you know what's been going on. But then there's also this voice in the back of my head that's constantly like, nobody cares, and who are you talking to? And shut up, you stupid bitch. So that's fun, and it's probably one of the reasons it took me so long to come back. But yeah, anyway, so this is Kim and Melanie. They're engaged, and I'm planning on starting one of the scenarios with them, not to speedrun or anything, but because I think it fits with their stories. I don't remember which one, but I'm going to be starting a new little mini Let's Play for the Wedding Stories game pack, now that it's fixed, because I did have a look at videos and stuff, because people were naturally asking if it's fixed or not, and it seems to be more or less, there seems to still be a couple of issues with it, but it's mostly playable. And to be honest, I think that's about as much as you can ask for a Sims pack, is that it's mostly there, it's kind of working. So I did buy it, and I will be playing with that, and I think that's about all I've got for you. If you are here, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe. I don't know why you would, but the buttons are there if you want to, and I will hopefully see you soon.